From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And our starting pitcher here today, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ready to go? Here's Adley Rutschman. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
No!
Just getting started here in Toronto. In the dirt, blocked. There's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under it. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's a foul ball. Line drive. And it gets by him. Around second is Rutschman. Headed for the plate. He will score. The Diamondbacks take the lead.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodon ready, the 0-2 on the way. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going. A shot to the opposite field. And they add on. It's 3-0. One down. Now up next for Arizona, Spencer Torkelson. That one fouled off. Comebacker to the mound. Throws the first in time. That's the second out. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Cut on, popped up, right side. Freeman moving under this one. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And getting to start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Here's Byron Buxton. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Oh! This one's smoked on its way out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they close the gap. It's 3-1. To the right side. Torkelson steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Deal 2. Out. Number 2 for C.J. Abrams now. Swing a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. On the warning track and holds it in. Back here at Rogers Center, new inning getting started. Hayden Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts off the second with a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And it's second. In the dirt. Out towards right center field. Judge under it. And there's one down. Next to hit, Dalen Lyle. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out to short, Abrams. Slings to first, 2 down. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Dylan Cruz. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, dude. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Oh, that fastball drilled it. Carlos Cortez digs in now. Hit in the air, center field. Lyle under it. And there's one away. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Center field. Lyle under it. And there's two away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Swings over the top of that one. Late with the swing there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Adley Rutschman. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. One pitch and one out. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jackson Choria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. It was a triple and an RBI in his first at bat. Choria getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and this season he's hitting over .330. Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That missed by a lot. Ball three. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Chorio, the runner at first with two gone. This is again 5 in a row. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-1. That one to first, and it goes just foul. That one lifted to left. Perkins under it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, Freddie Freeman. Not even close there. Ball one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the air to left center. Lyle has a beat on it. And there's one down. It's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ball to strike. Drilled in the air out towards right center. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. Struck out looking his first time.
Well, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Lawler moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Spencer Torkelson stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. Oh.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Carrying well. He walks up there. That should be extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And at second. Fought off foul.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Waves at the bumper for the strikeout. Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Runner goes again. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Rojas up to third on the wild pitch.
That's a base running right there.
Comes at 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out to short. Abrams. Over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays, C.J. Abrams. That one fouled off.
What up, Dom? Nah, this ain't right. This is a online league.
There's a swing and a drop. And foul ball.
But only on that fastball. Should have pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Foul ball there. Home team down a run. Here at the bottom of the 4th. 2 in a row. Blake Perkins next up for the Blue Jays. And there's a foul ball. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Lyle on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Dalen Lyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That was pretty nasty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. One down. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground out to short. And Witt is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's smashed towards center. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center. And now for the Jays, Carlos Cortez. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. What a stop. And they get the out.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That's towards center. Lyle gets under it. 2 away now. So back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. First pitch, not close. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Bryson Stott. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him. 1 down. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Rojas in the box again. Takes the strike. On a line. And there are 2 down. One for 2. Foul ball. The 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Freddie Freeman.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Outside low. A ball, 1 strike. Hard hit, right side. Torkelson takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The Diamondbacks up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a base hit into left. Tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten off.
Judge on the run. Got him swinging.
Well, he made
no throw, safe at second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and that is that. Back now in Toronto. Top of inning number 7. Jordan Lawler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one the other way. Hauls it in. 1 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Back to the top of order now. Now the D-backs catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And now 2-0. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 2-1 is high. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Churio. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit.
Double steal. Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Dylan Cruz. Fouled off left side. Strike 2. Stays alive. 0-2 down. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Good job to fight that one off. The D-backs leading by 2 near the bottom of the 7th. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. Carlos Cortez next up for the Blue Jays. In the air left field. Lawler settles under this one, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Bryson Stott. In the air to left center, Perkins on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. Check swing, but he went too far. He's 0-1.
That's a ball. Oh.
Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as he jumped off of the stick.
Lawler stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air, right field. Judge cutting across. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Rafael Marchand. Pitching change here, Kevin Ginkel. He has a great slider with tons of movement. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 up, 1 down. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down. Swings and fouls one off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back now in Toronto. Ball to start the 9th in this one. Galen Lyle stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That first offering is fouled off.
Oh,
Keller, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. He was in. Strike 2. On the ground, right side. Cortez. Whips it to first.
yep, he's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one. Takes it in for the out. And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Right, woo.
2 down, nobody on. You're the top of the 9th. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton sprinting after it. Brings it in, and that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, and now for the Jays, Manny Machado. That one drilled left field. That's back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Slider right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Lyle takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Dylan Cruz next up for the Blue Jays. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
Strike one.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Lined and that's a base hit. Bring a kind run to the plate. So digging in, Carlos Cortez. Slow roller to first. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Yeah, with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.